Sorry. Please be seated. Welcome to Robinson High School's Class of 2023 graduation ceremony. A special thank you to all of our faculty, staff, friends, and family. We ask at this time that you please silence all cell phones to preserve the dignity of this event. Thank you.
Good to see you guys. Class of 2023, congratulations. I'm honored to stand before you to welcome everyone on behalf of the Robinson High School faculty and staff on this beautiful evening. I've had some great moments in my 28 years in education, and some of the proudest moments I've had in my life have been standing in front of the graduating classes of RHS over the years. This one may just be the best. You see, I'm on the stage as your teacher, but like many of you in the stands tonight, I'm on this stage as a proud dad, and I'm beyond thankful to share the stage with him tonight. We've all watched as the days have turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, months have turned into years. Time flies over us, but leaves its shadow behind. Tonight, we reflect on our children's lives that have shaped them to this point. And I hope that each of you enjoy the evening and your child's accomplishments. Rockets, tonight is a night to look back and a night to look to the future. This evening you sit on the rocket field and you find yourself at the swinging door of life. On one side of this door is everything in your lives that made you who you are, everything that has got you to this point. On the other side is the fear of the unknown. And this is the greatest fear of all. A couple of weeks ago, I asked many seniors to reflect on their time at Robinson and think of their most memorable moments and regrets leading up to this evening. No one knows for certain how much impact they have on the lives of other people. But in talking with these seniors, it became apparent just how impactful people, be it teachers, coaches, classmates, or family, have been up to this point in their lives. Among the teachers and coaches, the RHS class of 2023 always enjoyed the 200 hallway bumping with the bars provided by Coach Williams. Be it hot Cheetos and Takis, Baby Shark, or Weed and Boys to razz a rabid Cowboys fans in the hall after a loss, it was always fun. Or the constant sarcasm provided by Mr. Kiso in the Ag building and on many FFA trips. Some of you tempted him with the daunted rage and scratch and scream and rage phrase, Keto, what in the world? And most importantly, we all learned something special as we watched and supported Mrs. Ball, who showed us what true courage is as she fought her battle against cancer. We're very proud of you, Mrs. Ball. And among your fellow students, you found your people, whether in FFA, theater, athletics, band, or just some friends who shared common interest in my economics class. Many of these people will go their separate ways after tonight, but the memories you made will never fade. You will always be in the class of 2023 together. Last but definitely not least, you finally remember mom, dad, and grandparents. It started back in kindergarten, continued through the coming years. They would walk into your room to wake you in the morning and prepare you for the school day. Stepping out of the car, they offered their love. They would share your memories from afar, take pictures, help with homework, and be in the stands to support you in all of your activities. As Kobe Bryant once said, your parents are your backbone. They're the only group that will support you if you score 0 or you score 40. That's facts. As you graduate, they will continue to be your biggest cheerleader, but times will change. Just know what is coming is better than what is gone. As I talked with seniors, some of the class of 2023 shared regrets that they have from their school years. When contemplating regrets, a couple of things come to mind that I want you to always remember. One, We all make mistakes, have struggles, and even regrets in your past. But you're not your mistakes, you're not your struggles, and you're here now with the power to shape your day and your future. 2, if you are afraid to take a chance, take one anyway. What you don't do can create the same regrets as the mistakes you make. So tonight, as you walk through this swinging door, you guys have earned the right to go and chase your dreams. Don't be daunted by the idea that you must devise grand and genius plans for changing the world. There's tremendous world-changing value in making a difference in just one person's life. Look around you. Going forward, if every member of this graduating class of 2023 had a positive effect on just one other person, you will create positive impact of scale. What you have learned here at RHS goes with you. Who you've become here goes with you. The friendships and connections you've made go with you. As you begin the next chapter of your lives, every one of you will have different trials and tribulations to navigate, and success will look different for each of you. You've gained some of the tools you need to build your future, but I would like to add a few things to your toolbox. First, be careful who you choose to follow. I've told you many times in class to surround yourself with successful people. Find something you have a passion for to make an impact in this world. Second, always aim high. Like Rick Rigsby says, I won't have a problem if you aim high and miss, but I'm going to have a problem if you aim low and hit. Finally, now, it's time for you to go. As you walk across this stage tonight, thank those that have contributed to making your time to this point a success. It's time for you to explore the world, find your passion, and live your best life. But never get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. Class of 2023, until our paths cross again, my best to you all.
It is my pleasure to introduce to you the salutatorian for the Robinson High School class of 2023. This student spent his high school years participating in student council, served as historian for Future Farmers of America, and vice president of Robinson High School's National Honor Society. He is the current vice president of the class of 2023. His achievements include Celebration of Stars recognition, a district qualifier in UIL literary criticism his sophomore, junior, and senior year. He was also honored as prom king, presidential scholarship recipient, and Mr. Kiso's top guy. He is graduating with a 4.14 grade point average and 30 potential college credit hours. I am proud to say he will be attending McLennan Community College as a presidential and honors scholar. After MCC, he plans to attend Baylor University and will major in marketing and minor in English. Thank you to his parents, Hans and Angie Fitting, for raising such a successful and, more importantly, a kind and respectful young man. At this time, I am thrilled to introduce to you the Robinson High School class of 2023 salutatorian, Mr. Ian Carl Guerin Fitting.
Hey everybody. First off, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight to support the graduating class. To all the parents, teachers, and everybody else who took the time to make it out here, we're all very appreciative. I know from my own family, I have more than a few people who've made a very long drive to support me, so hopefully I don't mess this up too bad. I think with every big event in life, there should be a time of reflection, a period where you can think about everything that's happened to you to make you the person you are. For me, it was the people around me who had the most influence on who I've become. I've known a lot of people throughout my life, and I think all of them have had an impact on who I am today. By far, the people who've had the greatest impact on me are my family, who I've been blessed enough to have as a constant in my life. My mom has had the unfortunate job of trying to convince me to try new things instead of sleeping all day, even when it takes months of effort for me to finally budge. As a result, I'm no longer the cave creature I once was in middle school. My dad, even as he nears his dreaded senior discount, continues to work harder than anyone I've met with everything he does. He's taught me to take pride in the work that I do, to work honestly and diligently, and not to put everything off until the last second. Well, I might still be trying to do better with that last part. My grandpa has the kindest soul in the world and has never let circumstances stop him from helping whoever he can. And finally, my brother, despite all the torture I put him through back when he was in high school, those many, many years ago, has always been one of my best friends. He also might be the only person in the world who's more stubborn than I am. Even if he's the only person in a room of hundreds who thinks something, he'll let it be known. My brother has never let anything corrupt his morals, and I admire him for it. He's shown me that it's always possible to stay true to the virtues you believe in, even if everyone around you is pushing against it. My family's had the most influence in making me the man I am today, though how much pride they should take in it might depend on who you ask. Of course, there have been many more people who've had their own impact on me. My life has been full of teachers, friends, and passers-by who have encouraged and inspired me in different ways. Nothing encourages me more than when the old man who takes morning walks on Hoffmeyer waves at me whenever I drive past. I've never actually met him, but we're friends. As I've been thinking about all this, though, my thoughts turn to myself, as they often do, and whether I've made a similar impact in the lives of those around me. Because legacies aren't built through what you do for yourself, or how well you do whatever it is you choose to do. Legacies are built through what you do for others, what impact you have on their lives, and whether or not, when they've moved on to greener pastures and greater success, you've done anything for them that deserves remembering. As we move on towards the rest of our lives, we all have a choice to make. We can focus on ourselves, our own lives, our own careers, and our own goals, or we can focus on the people around us. A lot of the time it can be easy to dismiss the latter. You can think about all of the bad in the world, all of the bad that people have done to you, and it can be easy to find yourself thinking that the other person doesn't deserve the help, doesn't need it, or would only waste whatever was given to them. It's easy to be a pessimist when it means you don't have to give anything up. But that's a reciprocal line of thought. It creates a cycle of apathy and contempt, where people seldom try to help anyone they aren't close with, and are skeptical of anyone who does. No one was ever remembered for how well they helped themselves, and that kind of cynical hermetism only serves to leave you isolated and miserable. Throughout our lives, we've been exposed to two kinds of people, the ones that helped us and the ones that didn't. I'm sure we all have plenty of stories about both, but what matters now, as we go out into the world, is which one we want other people to remember us as. Do we want to be the indifferent passerby, or do we want to be the inspiration of those around us? So now, before I finally stop talking, I'd like to make sure that whatever impact I've had on all of your lives has been as positive as possible. You see, I haven't been totally honest these past 3 years, and I have a confession to make. I was lying. I'm not actually perfect. I know it's a big surprise. Unfortunately, none of us are, except for Kenneth. And as I'm sure many of you know, I've made far more than my fair share of mistakes. So, for all of my classmates, teachers, and everyone else that I've poked and prodded throughout these past few years, I'd like to say something that I will likely never admit to saying again in my life. I'm sorry. I hope that can serve to counteract whatever trauma my antics might have caused to all of you, and I hope that all of you go on to live happy, fruitful lives. The past 3 years have been the best of my life, and I'm grateful to have been blessed enough to spend them here. As sad as I am to say goodbye to you all, I'm excited to see where your lives take you. I'm glad to have gotten to know you, and I wish you all the best. And I hope that in the future, you'll always remember to value the time you have here and the time you have with those that you love, because you never know how much you do.
Good evening. It is my honor to present to you the valedictorian of Robinson High School's class of 2023. Our valedictorian is the son of Ross and Tammy McNew. He has been involved in many activities and organizations at RHS: Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Link Leader and PALS, National Honor Society President, Senior Class President, 4-year member of Student Council, and a 4-year member of the varsity golf team. His many achievements include Wacoan Magazine McLennan County Star Student, 3-time UIL Regional Golf Qualifier and First Team Academic All-State, District Champion and Regional Qualifier in UIL Current Events and Social Studies, FFA Farm Business Management State Qualifier, 9th place, and he was selected as a Texas X's 40 Acres Scholarship Program Scholar, in which he will receive full funding for tuition, a living stipend, a book stipend, opportunities for enrichment activities including a global experience, professional and personal development, and volunteer and service opportunities. He will be graduating with 33 potential college credit hours. He is also graduating with a 4.21 GPA and will be attending the University of Texas at Austin, where he will major in sports management. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you our 2023 Robinson High School valedictorian, Mr. Kenan McNew.
Good evening. It is an honor to be standing before you. It's also a little bit nerve-wracking, so please bear with me. There are many people who have helped us get to where we are tonight. To our parents and families, I thank you for the long days and many hours that you've dedicated to get us where we are. We would not be here without you all. To all the teachers, staff, and administration at Robinson ISD, I would like to extend a very special thank you. Your countless hours of hard work and dedication to the students at Robinson is not recognized enough. You are all greatly loved and appreciated for everything that you've done for us. Lastly, and personally, I would like to thank my parents, grandparents, brother, sister, and the rest of my family for the immense love and support that they've shown me over the years. I love you all. Now, to the class of 2023, congratulations, we've done it. After 13 years, we're finally walking the stage and graduating from Robinson High School. It has been an amazing journey with many highs and also a few lows. I think we all struggled through junior high like most junior high students do. Boy, was that an awkward time. However, just before we started 8th grade, we found ourselves heartbroken and confused as we lost our friend and classmate, Luke Martin. Luke, you are in our hearts tonight, and we know you are here with us. As we found our way, we were able to learn a little bit about sentence structure, complete basic math skills, build some of the most valuable relationships, and create countless memories that will last a lifetime. And most importantly, learn that not everybody can do a backflip. I love you, Bryson, but don't know if backflips are your thing. Sorry, dude. Not only have we had a special journey alongside each other over the past 13 years, we've also made sure to leave our mark on RHS. First of all, as a class, we set the record for the most school days missed for a few different reasons, including the COVID-19 pandemic, multiple snowstorms, and some of us simply not coming to school, as we all know. I'm not going to name any names in particular because I know we're trying to get out of here sooner rather than later. Speaking of pandemics, we also hold the record for the longest spring break taken by a freshman class, as we left for spring break 2020 and did not return, as we all know. And not only did we encounter a pandemic, we also survived an epidemic within our high school years. If you're wondering what that epidemic is, it's the ongoing epidemic called senioritis. It's crippling seniors around the nation. However, with the walking of this stage tonight, we have successfully found the cure to that epidemic: graduating. So, to that, I say congratulations, class of 2023. Not only are you graduating, but you're solving an epidemic at the same time, which I think we should probably add to our resumes. Tonight is a time to celebrate our graduation, our accomplishments, and all the growth that we've had over the years. This serves as a milestone in our lives. However, this is not the end. It is just a chapter in our book of life. Now, it's time to flip the page and start the next chapter. But before we do, I have two pieces of advice that I'd like to share with y'all to carry into this next chapter. First, as I've learned from Emmanuel Acho, you must be illogical. You have the power to change the world. You just have to be illogical. Being illogical means living your life without listening to what the world tells you is logical. Think outside of the box a little. Now, I understand that many of you believe you're just another kid from Robinson, Texas. However, this is not a limit on what can be achieved. Let's look at Taylor Swift. She's from a small town called West Reading, Pennsylvania. It's less than half the size of Robinson. And I'm sure many people believe that she was out of touch with reality, dreaming to become famous, but look at her now. She's got all of you girls and some coaches, such as McKethan and Somerville, obsessing over her music and the Eras Tour. Class of 2023, we all have the thing, a thing that is special and unique and that can be used to change this world that we live in. It doesn't matter who you are or where we come from, we all have a thing. We just must be illogical and use this thing to change the world. But how do we find this thing? Once again, Emmanuel Acho said it best as I paraphrase his message. Your calling will call you. You just have to pick up. Once you find your thing, you must throw logic out the window, as our greatest accomplishments happen past the limits of logic. Work hard to develop your thing, and eventually you will realize that you have the ability and can change the world. In the end, it's simple. If you will be illogical, find your thing, and develop your thing, you will end up in places you never imagined, doing things you never dreamed of, and opening doors that have never been opened. My second piece of advice for you all: don't blink. And yes, this is a song by Kenny Chesney. And these two words may seem overly simple and somewhat meaningless. However, these two words have never been more true than they are tonight as we get ready to walk this stage and officially graduate. It was only 13 short years ago, walking into the primary school, nervous and scared for what was to come as we got ready to start kindergarten. Little did we know, over the next 13 years, we would find some of our lifelong best friends and create such valuable memories with one another. This same narrative is true for our next chapter in life as a whole. Sadly, Chesney was right. Life goes faster than you think, and 100 years truly does go faster than you think. So, Rockets, don't blink. Take every breath that God gives you for what it's worth, value your time with loved ones, and make the most out of every moment that you're blessed with. Class of 2023, as our time here at RHS comes to an end, my wish for you is that this life will become all that you want it to. Make sure to set your goals high and never stop until you've accomplished more. I've truly enjoyed the time that we've been able to spend together and the memories that we have made together, but now it's time to spread our wings and fly. As you start your flight, this is my challenge for you. Dream big, my friends. Throw logic out the window and go leave your mark on this world. But most importantly, along the way, remember to cherish every moment and don't blink. Congratulations, class of 2023. I love you guys.
At this time, would all veterans, active duty servicemen and women, and those members of the class of 2023 who will be serving in the armed forces, please stand so we can honor y'all. We, along with all Americans, thank you for your sacrifices and service. Please stand. Thank you. Seniors, over the years, many people have played an important role in your education and your life. If you are a parent, guardian, or grandparent of a senior, please stand at this time so the class of 2023 and all of us can honor you with our applause. I would like to recognize one last group, of which you soon will be a part of, seniors. If you are a Robinson High School graduate, please stand. Class of 2023, you have proven that Rockets never quit. As graduates of RHS, you leave a proud legacy for all Robinson students. Now is your time to make an impact in the world outside of Robinson ISD. May your purpose be clear and you pursue it with passion. Remember to be bold in all you do, remain teachable, and always try to find joy in life. We look forward to seeing the great things you will accomplish. Graduating seniors of the class of 2023, please stand. Speaking on behalf of the faculty, administrators, and Board of Trustees, it is my privilege to certify that these seniors have completed all requirements mandated by the state of Texas and are now entitled to receive diplomas of graduation. Class of 2023, please come forward to receive your diplomas as your name is called.
Abby Nicole Adams. Marlene Elizabeth Aguilar. Aiden Jacob Aguirre. Jacqueline Alarcon. Kagan Bradley Allen. Taylor Paige Anderson. Savannah Nicole Atkins. Hera Destiny Beachy. James D. Allen Barnes. Owen Carl Barradin. Leonard Ray Biles III. Tristan Ray Blackburn. Allison Rebecca Blassingame. Garen Thomas Bonilla. Blake Javier Borrego. Zachary Marshall Carmine. Catherine Anaí Castillo. Christian Anthony Chavez. Aleki Krebs Clark. Trevor Lane Cogburn. Riley Paige Coleman. Caitlin Nell Nicole Craig. Wyatt Drew Losack Craig. Landon David Carilla. Marcos Antonio Davila. Chance Richard Davis. Isabella Marie De Leon Zamudio. Aiden Paul Dean. Regino Alberto Dionda. Amy Denise Delgado. Michelle Amir Dhanani. William Matthew Diaz. Rebecca Lauren Doskasil. Dante Andre Drake. Hannah Faith Dudley. Olivia Alexandra Easton. Corbin Paul Echterling. Bailey Elizabeth Engel. Mason Reed Etheridge.
Jamarian Tyreek Evans. Rebecca Falcon. Braylon Page Fisher. Ian Carl Garin Fitting. Jenna Marie Fogel. Dalen Javier Foley. Juan Eduardo Fonseca. Courtney Abigail Gamis. Alyssa Antonia Garza. Braden Pascal Gates. Mackenzie Renee Gilbreth. Logan Rose Gilmore. Landon Lane Goldaddy. Layla Aletta Golter. Caden Blaine Grady. Addison Bryn Gray. Kalika Suzanne Gross. Trey Ignacio Guerrero. Max Grayson Haverhill. Bryson Isaiah Harmon. Kylan Dawson Harris. Tyler Joseph Harrison. Dylan Michael Hennessy. Fantasy Rain Hernandez. Chelsea Danielle Holy. Chelsea Danielle Holy. Yarita Hara. John Cole Johnson. Jaden Brinley Johnston. Caitlin Mackenzie Cossey. Tyler Joseph Coulter. Allie Marie Neese. Kimchua Koch. Taj Lee Colosi. Lainey Elizabeth Korn. Peyton Lewis Laminack. Lindsay Elise Lachaume. Michael Blaine Lather.
Jude Martin Limley. Gabriel Caleb Lewis. Nalia Savannah Lillard. Jose Loera III. Raymond Lopez VI. Presley Mackenzie Mahan. Caitlin Ann Mater. George Robert Mansfield. Kinley Nicole Marshall. Jaden Antonio Martinez. Susan Kaylin Mays. Michael Matthew McCollum. Kenan Ross Magnew.
Hey, say my name is Hambone.
Caitlin Nicole Mendez. Lucas Austin Menifee. Chloe Faith Miller. Emily Marie Mills. Hunter Allen Mills. Thomas Joseph Moran. Ty David Morgan. Gabriel Morgan Navarez. Charles Elliott Nichols. Angel Marie O'Neill. Nicholas Joseph O'Neill. Dylan Jacob Kakai Oliveres. Alejandra Nicole Oliveira. Aubrey Nicole Paris. Hannah Faith Patterson. Laura Lee Penny. Miley Joe Perales. Amory Alexa Perez. Sarah Faith Lynn Perrin. Braden Robert Pick. Aiden Cyrus Pricer. Olivia Renee Quinones.
Aaliyah Ramos. Ariana Lee Reed. Mia Ute Resendez. Kendall Jade Reimer. Gavin Scott Rhineflesh. Mar Arceli Rodriguez. Cadence Tristan Russell. Elena Esperanza Salazar. Lexi Marie Schwartz. Hunter Thaddeus Seabach. Sadie Michelle Settles. Isaac Clay Sharp. Elena Rianne Sheard. Tara Nicole Schmutz. Rihanna Nicole Smith. Reagan Elizabeth Sterling. Wade Allen Stokes. Janan Tamimi. Matthew Allen Teague. Juan Mario Tovar. Aiden Rourke Tripido. Savannah Ashley Toll. Kimberly Jasmine Vaccaro. Gianna Isel Villa. James D. Cameron Vincent. Barrett Christopher Wallace. Jordan Page Walters. Braden Connor Watkins. Guy Edward Watson. Levi Paul Weaver. Lily Mae Whitehead. Christopher Ashton Weiss. Skylar Nicole Williams. Allie Ray Willis. Adriana Nicole Wimberly. Emma Catherine K. Winter. Bradley Chase Woodcock. Abigail Judith York.
With your degrees conferred, you are graduates of Robinson High School. Please move your tassels from right to left. I'm Jake Myers, and against their better judgment, these students nominated me as an honorary teacher to speak. This is a momentous occasion for the class of 2023, as this is the first time in all year that we have everyone in the correct place and on time. So no final tardies. For those of you who have my class, I warned y'all that I would be doing dad jokes this whole time, like how the origami teacher quit his job in frustration because there was too much paperwork. Or how I can't stand elevators. They just drive me up the wall. I'm not only going to make jokes. I actually wanted to point something out to all of you. Most people tonight have talked about the great memories you made, or how promising your future can be and the impact that you're going to make. The thing is you have already made an impact. I definitely speak for myself, but I bet I could speak for the teachers on either side here tonight. We watched you in the halls and saw compassion you had for each other and the people around you. One of your friends was hurting and you provided a comforting word or a simple hug. Despite the appearance we try to keep, you saw a teacher struggle, but you cheered us on. You took time to remind us that you appreciate what we do. That type of compassion is a quality that seems to be in short supply these days, so please don't ever let that go. We saw your enthusiasm for life. We saw it in the vibrant conversations you had while us teachers tried to keep your attention for just a few moments. Heated debates about national football teams, who's dating who, or the shadow boxing game y'all played in my room. We saw it at various school events that you may not want to actually admit you had fun at. You have experienced only a small portion of life, but you have experienced it fully, and you will encounter more moments in years to come. We saw you in times of sadness. You confided in us the pain that you were feeling or situations going on outside of school that weighed heavy on you. Life has those moments, and some of you may have already experienced that deep sorrow that comes unexpectedly. It weighed heavy on us too, as we grieved with you and did our best to make sure that you knew you weren't alone. Some of us have known you for several years here during your time at RISD. We have seen you grow and learn. We see the choices you've made and how it helped you shape who you are. We also know that you truly do have the potential to make the choices to build a beautiful life. We've also seen you struggle. However, it brought us a great deal of joy to see you overcome that struggle, whether it was a difficult assignment, relationship issues, or not knowing what to do as this night loomed closer. But you persevered and found a pathway forward, even if it wasn't the one you initially planned for. Some teachers, like myself, have only known you for this particular school year, and what a year it's been. It plays into one of the harder aspects of being a teacher. For this brief time, we created a small family. We teach you about a specific subject. We provide guidance when you ask for life advice, and we show love when you're having a bad day. We grew attached in a short time, and now we have to say goodbye. To close, I'm going to paraphrase a speech from Fred Rogers of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. So many people have helped you come to this night. Some are here beside you or in the stands, and some are far away. Some have even passed on. All of us have special people who have loved us into being. Take 10 seconds with me to think of the people who have helped you become who you are, those who cared for you and wanted what was best in your life. 10 seconds of silence. I'll watch the time. Whomever you've been thinking about, how joyful they must feel to know the difference you feel they've made in your life. My charge to you is to pass on that love as much as you can and continue to make an impact in people's lives. Class of 2023, it is my privilege to say congratulations.
Will you all please rise for the playing of the school song?
you.